Also cut the reverb before we get back into instrumental practice. What I love most about this way of practicing, or noodling, what I love to call this, because like without a click it is noodling. If it's not specific, it's not really practice, you might say. That's true. But the cool thing now is, especially like for a reason or something like that. Hold up, let me go to the rack. What's super practical is if we just capture our practice recordings, one thing like we have a better chance to listen and to see what we do, because playing and listening often doesn't work that well at the same time. Or sometimes we are surprised the next morning to find that the recording isn't that great, right? And especially nowadays with all the technology that we have, we can, if we had played to a click, we could look exactly how much we are in pocket or on the grid. And that is really amazing for practice, actually, like, especially for timing, I think. If you have problem with rhythm and with timing, practicing with a sequencer and a metronome is essential and very valuable. Like it is pretty insane how much can be, how much improvement can happen in with some consistency. Not that I'm anywhere near to be a metronome, a human metronome, but yeah, it gets better over time, slowly. So we made some funny little recordings, noodled some stuff. Maybe we can't to make something out of it. Okay. So the cool thing when we just practice random stuff like this is we get to capture a lot of MIDI and we get to capture all the happy accidents that is. And many things can be salvaged just recording some random practice recordings. And like for instance, in Reason, what's cool with chord sequences, like we could just program a whole bunch of these chords from our practice recording, you know? Like if we were to put this on the learn mode, now we could just choose any random section here and program that onto one click, onto one pad. Like now we have this. How beautiful is this? We just got a new chord. Mi minor 7 flat 5. It's a very beautiful chord. Let's see what other chords we can get to program a nice little chord set for now or for the future. And the good thing is, it is just MIDI. We wouldn't need to use this for this sound per se. We could just get our MIDI together here. That was one nice one in there. Which one was it? It was that reminds me a little bit of Misty. That's interesting. Uh-oh. A little bit too late. God damn it. Just want the beginning. Ooh, I love this chord. That is a so beautiful chord. I could have this chord for dinner and breakfast. Da, bra, ba, ba. One or two chords were in between that we could get. I like this one kind of, but this is just kind of shell. Maybe we get that A6, A9. We need something else in between. It's interesting. It has a little bit too much tension. Maybe. Oh, we have that chord already. But a different version. Let's keep it. Ba-da-ba-da-da. What do we have there? A13. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that was one chord I really liked. I think we had that one. It was what? B flat 9. This one, right? No. We have this one. I really like this progression. Ooh. I kind of like. That's a nice one. We have so many inversions of the of the -7 flat 5. We have so many inversions in there. Okay, let's keep going. Uh-uh. Interesting chord. They are so magical. I love the diminished scale. It's really the best scale, hands down. Ugh. What? Ouch. E sus what? Where is the sus chord? No, that's 9 and 9. Huh. Ouch. That was an interesting one. Maybe we get that. Where's this chord? Let's play this again. Also, what do we have so far? Interesting. But something is clashing. Let's listen again. Ooh, the all chord was nice. And the diminished chord. There's so many nice chords. So fast. Do we have one with an 11? I don't think so. So nice what you can do with all these flat 5 chords. Like, oh my god. Most of them are just inversions and some extensions. Kind of, it's almost always the same chord, but it sounds just enough. It feels like a Disney World. You can already kind of hear the soprano voice of the little princess. And tomorrow I will be queen. You know the shit. Obvious. Ooh, there was one chord that I want. That's not it. That was the diminished one. Ever so slightly in there. Come on. It's too fast. E7 says, maybe. Hold up. Maybe. Okay. That's an interesting chord. That's a chord I could use forever. That chord is kind of a statement in and of itself. I could play this chord over and over. I can't quite express what I feel when I hear this. It reminds me of so much. It could be so many jazz standards. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Maybe. We got so many nice chords in here. That one is the odd one out, but we leave it in here. Maybe we can use it. It's so absolutely far into the harmonies. It does not belong at all, but I love it. Anyway, let's go. Ugh, it's a dissonant. Maybe we get this sus. This chord is, I don't know what it is, but this chord. How and where did I play it? How did I mix it? Actually, I must have misplayed it because I don't see how I ever made it fit in here. Maybe we, you know what, we're gonna get that. I think there was a chord that was more functional for our harmonies. Yeah, that one. I think it was an A flat diminished. Ah, wait, it's so fast. But there's one or two notes that we don't want. Don't want to edit. Get a better one. How did I do this? This doesn't make any sense. Such a weird chord. Yeah, I just wanted to take a shorter break and get back because I haven't managed to upload anything new to the library, and I wanted to develop better and faster routine for creating, streaming, and actually uploading stuff to the library, so there's stuff that people can use, and also that I get just faster working. I work slow as hell. I mean, it's not a problem with practice. One should practice though, but very often I don't have a clear intention of what I really want to do, and I start doing something in a project, and then I half-assed abort the mission, do something else, and it is really wasting a lot of time, and I need to stop that. At the moment, we are listening a little bit through the practice recording I made on the previous stream like an hour ago, and we are programming. I can speak. We are programming some of these chords that we like those, into a chord sequences, so we can save this MIDI patch for any kind of use and see what we can do. Yeah, let's get the last three chords for our patch, save that up, and see what we can make with it. Ba ba da da. Ouch. But why? Where's this high note? It's not even visible in here, is it? I can't even see the note. How am I supposed to edit the note if I can't see it? This chord is so fucking weird. I love it, but how did it make it in there? I don't know. The odd one. Like, I don't know. Let's continue. Where is the chords that we won't want? Did we have some other chords that are nice? Oh, different harmonies. I think we started here. Yeah, that's where we started doing A or G sharp. Actually, I could switch. Put this to A. So now we have accidentals. wait. Where did this card go? I swear to God, there was just one chord. Maybe. Ba 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 ta, ba 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 ta, ba ba ba. And also that reminds me of something. That's a nice chord. This chord is so odd. Come on. We just need 4 chords. It can't be that difficult, right? Maybe. We're gonna take this one. I just want to get finished with this. I have no more patience. Maybe the break was not long enough. I kind of was afraid that would be the case. No. Okay. Ba 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 dum ba. Ooh, now we have it. Thank God. Thank you. And that is the chord. That is exactly what I wanted to get. I wanted to have this chord. Okay, now I can live. Maybe let's see this again. Do I want that? I don't think so. Can I get a better shot? Hold up a sec. I need to see if I can get a better shot. Oh no. There are 2 chords that I already hear that I want to capture. Yeah, we are trying to capturing that. Hopefully into chord sequences. So we have some of these chords programmed. What do I want to do? I forgot again what I wanted to do. My brain is terrible. I wanted to see if I could get a better shot, right? Just 1 second. Edit settings. Hide OBS. Okay. I'm always fighting with OBS for screen estate. I'm losing. Okay, maybe Maybe like so. Maybe that's a better shot. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, now I have to turn this off again so I can see the chat. I need to find a good solution for this. Parent stream, hide OBS, no. On top, should be. Now, extract this. And where did it go? Oh no. I lost it again. There it is. Didn't I click OK? OBS is so weird. I love OBS, but why? I didn't click OK. Okay. Apparently that's not the case. Why do I still see a floating black box? And so do you. That's not appropriate. Appearances, general, hide OBS from screen capture, yes. And let's undo this, and yes, okay, fine. Okay, that looks better. No floating boxes. Okay, and let's find the last chord. So we got this. Oh my god, this chord is, and this chord we don't want. That was random. Where is this chat again? Oh my god, I'm going berserk. Where is it? Okay. It just needs to be like so. Okay. So maybe. That's boring. Where did we get this other chord from? From what section? We might find the answer to it there. Ouch. Let's undo this. Where did we get that other chord from? That F6 chord. Where was the section? I gotta find it quickly. Also, I think I clicked a note in there, right? It could take a while. I think here. Where was this chord? On the hunt for a chord. I feel like we're out here trying to catch a Pokemon that's resisting. come on, dear Lord. We just want two more chords. It's been taking too long. Maybe, but I don't think so. Weird, Ron. 1 second. What did I supposedly play? Ba-ba-tra-dum. Yes, yes. Something like that. But that's not what we want. We want an answer in the harmony. We need something big and grave, but probably major. Oh no. I should hear the cadence. It probably wants to go back to some C major. Some C major chord. Maybe it does want to be an E flat 7? Oof, no it doesn't. I don't think so. No. It's not going there. It's not going there. Okay. We just have to listen, I think. Ooh, there's the chord. Magical. Lucky. F major 7. Okay, we're gonna get an F major 7. Now is it? Doodly 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 doo. Yes, okay. Come on. Ooh, I like that one. I think we do have that one, I think, actually. Maybe they're the same. Not quite, but similar. That's actually a nice chord. Da, da, da. I like this one. Are they not the same? They're the same. And this F6 is wow. And what's the answer? An F. Yes. Finally. Okay, now the last chord, whatever it is. Okay, not whatever it is. We got one super murky chord in here already. I can't stop giggling when I hear this chord in context. Maybe? Nah. No. Maybe that D flat alt chord. Actually, I was just playing the scale, right? Yeah. What do we have here? I love so many of these chords. I could have them for breakfast, dinner. It's really like, it's like Disney theme. I mean, this is like, seriously, it's like a Disney theme. Do you wanna build a snowman? Do you wanna build a snowman? That's so funny. Okay, let's continue and find this final chord. Did we? Maybe almost. It's somewhat of a resolution, isn't it? But it doesn't quite work. But they somehow belong. Let's get something else though. What happened there? Why did it sound so weird? Is there a glitch somewhere? Weird sound. Why does it sound so weird? It's this note here, right? I guess so. Oh, it's not in learn mode anymore. Okay. Why don't we have one of these? Do we have a diminished chord in here? I don't think so. Ooh, I love this one too. I'm not going to mention anything about this chord. Okay. No, that's not our final chord. Maybe. It could. It could be. It might just be. What kind of movement is that though? Am I actually singing the cadence or am I singing something else? What did I say? What was this? It was an F, from F to E. What is that? It's a major 7. I'm really slow today. And that would work somehow. Why? Because E is the 5th of A. And yeah, yada yada. But that sounds a little bit better, I think. Maybe without the top note. That little melody run reminds me of some old sitcom or something. Or Tom and Jerry. It kind of has some kind of, it seems like could be like synchronizing music in a sitcom or whatnot, in one of these transitional scenes. Like the conversation just stopped and they're already blending to the other scene. It could be kind of Seinfeld or something. It feels like that. And it has some, and it reminds me a little bit of The Simpsons somewhere now that I think about it. I think that's actually my strongest. Something about this phrasing reminds me of the Simpsons theme. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba. Of course. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum-ba. The Simpsons theme is actually one really incredibly excellent written piece of music. It's really super dope. We just take this. We had enough. Maybe I'll program it, reprogram it if I think we need to. Okay, so what are we going to call this? Let's save this chord sequencer patch as Disney Dream Diminished 6. You could also do gospel with this easily, I think. But yeah, let's not go too deep about naming this. Just save it. So now we have some chords programmed. And some pretty nice chords, I'd say. Now we could like just practice something else, another voice. Could just open a new block, get any kind of instrument, and we're kind of ready to go. Let's say gonna start a little click track here. Just some hi-hats. I know, but not that fast. Just take force. What? Counter. Nothing. And now we got our piano thing. What happened there? Why do we have this chord in here? I guess we gotta reprogram this. This chord is so odd. And we could do so many funny things, like say we are going to take a different instrument. Let's copy these chords over to our strings and see what we could do on the strings with this. Control, why it's not doing what I want. Control Shift, drag and drop. So we got a nice copy on the strings now. And now already we have a basis, of course, it's nothing special, but we have some strings and we have some piano that are following the same harmonies. And if we wanted to, we could now activate the bass, which will get the root note info of this progression. We got a slide problem because we would need to move it up a little bit. I kind of forgot about that, I think, because the bass has some key switches in the first octave, and so the bass is kind of a little bit blocked when you program in C. Yeah, and that way you can get some interesting stuff out of your practice recording. Just take like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes and practice your favorite instrument and record it into your DAW. And you will be surprised how useful it is. Once you can listen to your practice, and sometimes you will have samples or other very useful byproducts out of that process, like MIDI data and whatever. We could, for instance, see if we couldn't do something interesting with our, let's see, let's get an interesting instrument, maybe. We could do some thin stuff, maybe. I don't know. We might. Do we feel like doing some thin stuff? There's no synths in here, right? We might as well. Okay, let's get, what are we gonna get? So many choices. I think Polytone would be good fit in this project. Okay, so we have Polytone now. Let us take the chords from the strings and place them on Polytone. Come on, come on, come on. What's happened there? Shift. Hey, today I'm not able to work on the software. See. Okay. So let's mute these keys. Let's see what we might do with Polytone. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done this. Now I am lost. Now I'm lost with some other random sound design project. That's never good. Because we never know how long that takes. It usually takes forever. Sorry, I had to satisfy my fingers real quick. And I don't like the sound. Let's kill Polyton. Today we just do piano and guitar, maybe vocals. I don't think so, not really. And sampling. We will be doing sampling. That's why I'm going to cut my microphone, because we don't want to sample this now. Hey man, Rock Zulu. I hope I pronounced that right. You want to get your bass notes to slide. You are in a sampler, or do you have a bass VST, or what do you mean? Um, do you want like 808 sliding, gliding? Or do you mean acoustic bass? Because I can't say anything about acoustic bass, and I don't do too much with 808s, but I probably could figure out or probably tell you what you. How can I? How can I bass notes to slide? Are you talking about a virtual instrument or a real instrument? You're using electric bass and Reason. Okay. That has much more context. How could you make that slide? Do you have a pitch wheel? Do you have a MIDI controller? For me, and I would believe by default, many instruments will do a pitch bend or slide. If is slide and pitch bend the same idea? It's not quite the same, but very similar. Is the source visible? 1 second. Where should I put this best? Let's hide the notes. We don't need them for now. I don't even know if I set anything up. It should do so by default. I'm not quite sure if you can increase or change the pitch bend range. I'm not 100% certain on that. You know, let me get a new device because I like the sound that we have here. So we get a new bass and then we find out. So this is how the bass loads up for me. I just increased gain. And you can't even see in this combinated kind of thing. Coming back to your question, if the slide is possible, if you have the pitch bend pitch bend wheel available, and if it's working, did that answer your question then? Because I'm not sure if I'm still trying to figure out how to answer your question best so you can do what you want to do, or if I was just confusing. Or do you have no MIDI controller and need a way to do it without that? Because then probably there should also be, let me see. Oh, cool, it worked. Nice. Very good. Very good. But I also don't know if you can change this. Here. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah. I love Raisin Bass, it's so good. Oh, still wrong bass. I was wondering. I was like, just a minute ago, this bass sounded completely different. Boom. I love this sound. Like it's straight in your face. Like seriously, Reason bass is really a really good instrument. And you don't really need to touch it that much. Ba 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 bum bum. It is absolutely good. No question about that. I have this in every project. Like on the stream, I don't know, earlier, one guy made a funny joke. Like, it was even too funny that it really was. Like, he asked me if I had a bass. And I was like, are you serious? Is this a South Park reference? I've been like Cartman asking Token if he doesn't have, or that he knows he had a bass in his basement and knows how to play it. Anyway, long story short, I have a bass, but I can't even play that. And why would I, if I can use if I can use that? Like, yeah. At what level does it actually come initialized? Because I was just wondering if it just changed that. At the other base, no, it comes at 0 with that, with the mod wheel. Of course, what else? It's an init patch. But just really like, that the bass all right. The Reason bass is really good. But I really love baseline generator for that too. It's so good. Let's go to a block mode and start a fast thing. So we have not put any MIDI into the sequencer. We're only going to use players. We recorded some piano, and now we are just going to use the chords that we have. I think so too, but I usually start with initialized patches, and often I kind of know vaguely what I want, or precisely, and sometimes I do it from scratch. And if I don't know, then I'll browse presets. So in my case, it couldn't have had a mod wheel setting because it came as an init patch. Sorry. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and we need a no hit. We need a rim shot. The snare doesn't make sense now. And I just remembered I forgot to finish the parallel channels for the drum chain. There's always something. And I didn't even realize all the time we were listening to 3 copies of the drums. It's not quite the rim shot that I'm looking for, but we're gonna keep it for now. Otherwise, it all takes too long. It takes forever. Yeah, and we kind of got a groove, a little loop, and we didn't put a single note into the sequencer. And I think that's actually really amazing. All right. It's nothing special, but it's something. Anyway, what we did earlier was play piano and practice some guitar too. And I believe we did sample some of this piano. And I actually am much more interested to see how we could possibly flip something out of that. So let us mute the chord sequencer. And of course, let us mute the bassline generator. I don't need them anymore. And let's keep our parallel channels for the drums on mute for now, because like, I don't know, what did I title this stream? Jazz piano and blues guitar practice, right? I'm doing something else. Maybe I should refrain from giving something a title if I do something else. I think I should take another break. The break was too short. I was gone like for 5 minutes, and yeah. Yada yada. But we could actually use the drum sequencer for this case to have something. This chat again, like seriously, OBS is driving me nuts today. Why would it just disappear again? Seriously. It drives me nuts. I'm gonna keep this here and hopefully it's not hiding too much. How much plate is in the snare? Are they insane? I kind of like this one. It's pretty low, but I like it. Of course, in reality, we would be making this click track ourselves. Like we would be drumming that, right? We wanna be doing the thing, you know? That's what we would actually want to do because let's be honest. While programming drums is all fun and good, all the shuffle in the world will never make it swing for real. Alright, you guys. I have to take a break because my brain is digesting itself. I'll be on for 3, 4, 5 more minutes. And we try to find maybe something in Mimic that could be cool. As I say, keep in mind this drum chain is not done. We didn't work on our parallel channels. It's dry as hell. We have no compression. We have no reverb on this. Only thing we got that's kind of helping the drums a little bit is a whole lot of tape emulation. We probably have soft tube tape in every track. On the master, on the group buses. Use tape emulations. Use modulation, whatever sort of emulation you like. It makes everything more interesting. Be subtle with it. A little goes a long way. I like this chord. I could already hear some Mobb Deep shit with that. You know what? I know it's a little bit retarded to do it that way, but I will lock the pad to the drums. It could actually be an interesting way to practice and to fuck up technique on so many levels. Okay, that follows that. No, we want this. It's kind of difficult to play the samples and do one-handed finger drumming, but it's possible. It's possible, definitely possible, but not really easy. And I'm fucking up the groove. You get the idea, right? But let's not do that. Let's find a better chop. Let's give it some delay. also what's often very practical is like if you love finger drumming and whatnot, you can always like just to be more in the feeling to do it, grab some faders and map stuff. You know, it's much more intuitive to do it that way. I just wanted to console. I just wanted to demonstrate. Edit control. We want the speed to be here. Why can I not map this? Is it because I have it locked to it? I don't know why else it would not want to do it. Edit remote override mapping. Yep. That looks good. What bank is that? Okay, pitch. So now we have pitch. Let's get this also. The cutoff frequency is always nice to play and control with. And let's get maybe even reverse. Yeah, why not? I like that. Can do interesting stuff. Okay, let's listen to our click. And oh, I see. We have to, yeah. Yeah, let's do this without the drums. I just wanted to show how much fun it can be to do this in Mimic now that we have our controls here. We can do funny stuff. No. Okay, I think you get the idea. And that is the good fun that you can have with just recording some 30 minutes of random practice. That is, if you have the MIDI, of course. Could be for analog too, but when you do capture and practice any voice in MIDI, you can look at the MIDI, you can salvage the MIDI, put it on other instruments. If you're working in Reason or whatever you're working in, probably you will have some kind of player device, something equivalent that can store and trigger sets of MIDI. And then you can program a chunk of MIDI. Well, what do you know? I'd be better taking a break. I gotta grab a bite, and I can't promise if I will be back. I think I might, but maybe I'll take a little longer of a break, and then I probably will just try not to speak too much, not to do some weird sound design project, but only to play piano and guitar, maybe some bass line or what, like songwriting, something that makes songs, not just samples. All right, like I've been noodling too much lately. I haven't uploaded stuff in a while. Okay, I gotta take a break. Have fun. Just groove it, stay funky. Peace. May the muse be with you. Happy practice, happy creating. Catch you later. And if you can, and if you don't have to, I don't have to. I don't know why I do. It's sometimes more comfortable to look at the screen, but glasses and headphones don't mix. My ears are falling off. Oh my God. Peace.